Hello everybody, I'm Gina Michelle from Malama Massage and Bodywork, talking to you after I had this idea after my own workout about some shoe hacks, some tips on how to work with the shoes that you already have. If you don't have new shoes and you've noticed that your foot structure has changed, and so this is specifically for pregnant women, postpartum, and also anybody who has experienced a significant weight change so that they can feel a change in their foot structure. So a couple of things, just wanted to make sure that if you are postpartum or postnatal, make sure that you wait at least 8 weeks before you start a new workout regimen or going back to what you know and you love. Give yourself some time to do that healing that your body needs to do. Secondly, a lot of women tend to just throw on the shoes that they already own. Instead of buying new shoes and to fit their foot structure, they kind of work with what they have. It's okay to do that for a temporary amount of time, and I wanted to show you a couple of shoe hacks so that you can work with that. So I'm going to show you with my own trusty shoe. My shoe here, the first thing you want to do is relace your shoes. So for me, I have taken, my foot had changed to become wider after having babies. If for some reason you don't experience that, but you experience more of the lengthening where your foot goes up a size or two, definitely get new shoes. You don't want to cram your feet into shoes that are too small. But for width accommodation, and if you just want to go out for a quick walk, try this, okay? So it will be, again, wider set lacing when for the eyelets that are closer to your toes. And then for the third, fourth, and fifth laces, I like to lace them tighter so that it feels like I'm giving my arch a hug. This is especially good if you feel like your arches are very unstable and you tend to roll your ankle either inward or outward. The other lace eyelets that I want to point out are the top ones here. And actually, it's this one that people tend to forget about. A lot of times there is no lacing that happens here, but if you notice that your ankles are really wobbly, really loose, then try lacing not only the top one that people normally pay attention to, but give this one a try just to see how your ankle will create stability, okay? The other thing that women will tell me about is that they experience pain on the outside of their legs and their ankles. So if you're experiencing that when you are running, it's actually your body telling you that it's working really hard. The muscle group that is on the outside, the peroneus muscle group, their job is to actually create stability. So if you can imagine, if your feet are wider, then those muscles are going to work especially hard to make sure that you're in balance and that you're not going to roll your ankle. All right. If you're experiencing knee and hip pain or SI joint pain, those are areas that sometimes can be addressed by just correcting how you strike your foot onto the ground. So if you focus on your second toe, directing it forward, sometimes that fixes the collapse of a knee or the width of your stride where you're running. Sometimes though, women experience a little bit more pain and endure longer sensations of pain. Definitely seek out a physical therapist. PTs, as well as other practitioners out there, are now doing virtual sessions to help you with your pains and structural issues. I know Pilates therapists do. I actually do for self-care and massage instruction. So seek out what's out there for you. If you have any questions, I'm happy to direct you to a resource that would help you. The other part of movement that I want to talk about is where you're initiating your running, where you're initiating your walking, movement in general. So just about 3 finger widths below the navel, your belly button, is an area of a body center area that we call the dantian, and it is the lower dantian. There are 2 more areas that you can research and learn about. However, this area here is one of the centering movements to move and initiate your movement all together. When I'm running, my experience is that moving from my dantian, my stride gets a little bit more relaxed and longer, and my hips actually shift so that my pelvis is tucked in a little bit more, and overall I have an ease of movement. So try that and see if that works for you. If you don't understand what I'm talking about initiating movement from this lower part below your belly button, just observe how people move outside. When they are walking, some people move right from their head. They are very forehead or head driven. Some people move from their chest like a rooster. Some people move from their pelvis and kind of leave the rest of their body behind. So it's just how people move and their own structural awareness, the economy of movement, or the way that you can move your body in the most fluid and effortless way is what I'm talking about here. So the other thing though too that I want to point out about the dantian is when you focus into this area, you're actually focusing on the areas, the organs that occupy this area, which happen to be the reproductive organs. So while you're creating movement, while you're creating a new workout, send a little bit of love and recognition to this area for yourself, especially for postpartum women. You have experienced so much attention and healing. It only seems natural to bring that into full circle while you are doing your workouts, and especially if you have experienced a C-section birth too. This is a wonderful opportunity to not only heal this area of your body and bring in that strength and integrity, and also doing that at the same time as working out and doing more good for your body as a whole. So let me know what you think after you try these shoe hacks and other body hacks out, and leave some comments below. Subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.